even the most seasoned preppers will tell you that they don't know everything. They can always be taught something, and the ones who say they can are the ones you don't want to listen to.
Yeah. And that's why I'm like I really have never talked about it, but for the last 10 years, this is what I've been trying to prepare me and my kids for, you know? And I never told it to anybody. I never explained it to anybody. So people will probably be like, "Oh, he's getting into prepping now." But if they if they really looked at my lifestyle, like the ones who come around and know me, they would see I got bottles of water all over the house. I got extra backpacks. I got just weird things that people just don't normally have laying around. And
absolutely, you should have extra all kinds of stuff, because even think of an economic disaster for you, even a personal one, losing your job, anything like that, getting sick where you're out of work even a couple days. I mean, these things can set you back, and if you have extra food in your house and you have extra things that you can fall back on, that's just one more thing you have to worry about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's definitely a must to have all extras, and some people can't do it, but if we're lucky, if we're blessed enough to do it, we have to do it,
Well, and a lot of people can do it too. It's just a matter of being patient. A lot of people think it either has to be all or nothing. And it's like, if you just gradually do it, even when you go shopping, just get one extra can of tuna fish, or the next time you go shopping, get an extra can of beans. Next time you go shopping, just buy a $2 or $3 24-pack of water, and just put it somewhere. It doesn't have to be all at once. You can do it, because you figure if you do that, every time you go to the store, just buy, even if it's just something extra. It doesn't even have to be a piece of licorice, for God's sakes, because yes, people will have those in their houses, in their bug out bags, because they need their sugar.
Yeah,
but anything. And it's like, you'll be surprised in 3, 4, 5 months how much extra you will have in your house. And the dollar store, oh my God, people think the dollar store, but you can go to the dollar store. And granted, I'm not going to tell you it's like top quality, top of the line, everything. But when you're stuck with nothing versus a first aid kit that was bought at the dollar store, trust me, you're going to love that dollar store first aid kit. That's seriously, and my first aid kit, my bug out bag, mostly everything I have is from the dollar store. I have the Band-Aids, I have the Neosporin, all those things that you need, bandages. They have Ace bandages there. I mean, a lot of people don't know the medical equipment they have at the dollar store. It's amazing. For less than $30, you can have they sell tarps there. There's your shelter. First aid kit. They have freeze-dried soups. They have all kinds of things. For $30, you can seriously just have a nice little bug-out bag set up for yourself.
I do want to mention a first aid kit is a must in your B.O.B. So a first aid kit is one of the first things you want to get, because you just never know. And later on, I know a lot of people put like pain pills in there and aspirin and different things like that. Later on, depending on how it goes, there's another natural supplement I want to talk to everybody about that I actually put in my B.O.B. just in case something happens, and it's non-addictive, and it's a natural. I'm into natural remedies. I don't like to take anything that's not. I don't like to take anything over the counter or prescription. And
this is something that you're just suggesting. You're not getting an endorsement from it or anything like that.
No. We actually are. Okay. We actually are in talks with a person for an endorsement for it. So. Hopefully, okay. The only problem we're running into is it is banned in 5 states, so we may have to stray away from that.
That makes it more appealing. It's banned.
And the reason it's banned in those 5 states, I talked to you earlier, the big pharma has made a pill of it to sell for themselves. So obviously that's why it's banned. You know what I mean? So.
Well, yeah, Chris. Chris is what about the beer? Yeah. Well, you would be surprised. There are people out there that actually have alcohol in their bug-out bags. Again, like I said, it's just what you prefer in yours.
Yeah, I think a lot of people. I think a lot of people are going to have alcohol in their bug-out bag.
Oh yeah, why not? Well, see, in the RPG game, what I was telling you guys about before. A lot of the preppers think we're going to go to a barter system. Like, they'll be like the end of civilization as we know it, or what they call Tiwangi, the end of the world as we know it. And they think we're going to go on a barter system. A lot of them think that alcohol is actually going to be like this really big barter item.
Yeah.
Like alcohol.
And I know you mentioned...
a lot of vices, cigarettes, things like that. The vices will be like the big ticket. And I'm not saying we're not, hey... You never know what's going to happen in life. We may end up doing that someday. The world may, just tilt or whatever, and everybody gets wiped out, and we end up going back to the dark ages. You never know. So
I don't know if you want to mention the siege you had talked to about earlier, but we can hold that for another show. But that's a really good idea.
Yeah, it's just. But yes, Chris, people do actually put alcohol in their bug-out bags. They really do.
The freaks will go crazy.
Oh yes, I know people that put. I know people that put condoms in their bug-out bag. I know people who put birth control pills. That's another thing. Extra, if you have prescription drugs, this is like huge. You think about this for a second. Tornado hits your town, a hurricane hits your town, something happens where you have to evacuate. Your pharmacy is not going to be open.
Or it's going to be looted by the time they get there.
Well, it depends on the kind of disaster, but absolutely.
Yeah.
So yeah, absolutely.
It's a lot to do with this. So give us. I know. I wish Denise was on here with us so we can get both sides. But so give us. I know we're talking Monday night. Let us know. I know it's gonna be every other Monday night. So just give everybody a real quick idea on your plans for the show.
We're thinking every other Monday night after the other podcasts are on that we can go on, because I know Denise prefers later podcasts, and of course, me, I'm like vampire here, so I definitely prefer later ones. So,
okay,
we'll definitely work out times, and we'll have plenty of time to advertise and things, but it won't be next Monday, but probably the Monday after.
The later ones for me are better because I get home late, so I miss the early ones. I get all upset because I miss the early ones, and then when they're too late, I fall asleep like halfway through.
Yeah, that's true. I think that's happened to Chris a few times. I'll be like listening to the freaks. I'll be all into it. It's like on my every other Friday off, and all of a sudden, oh my God, cold wake up. I'm like, oh man, I missed the whole shit. But yeah,
that happened to me Friday on Freaks. I got there right on time. I was jamming. It was about 20, 30 minutes, and I was out. I was asleep. And when I woke up, it was already over. I said, "Oh no." And
yeah,
I always try to catch the Freaks every week. I try not to miss it.
Yeah, he puts on a pretty good show. It's pretty funny.
So there's a lot of great shows on KBLP, so make sure and check them all out. I'm not very good at giving I know everybody else is really good at giving the schedule out. I'm not the greatest, but I'll try real quick. Today's Monday, so tomorrow's Tuesday. So Denise is on tomorrow with TWD. I got one.
Yay!
Wednesday. I know it's
Walking Dead.
I know it's Lori Wood with 88 miles per hour, and that's an awesome podcast. You got to check that out. And then Thursday, Lori's back about 4:00 with Soundtracks, and Soundtracks is really taking off. You have to listen to that. I'm getting a lot of good reviews from a lot of people are writing in about that and telling us that's a really good idea and awesome show. So check out Soundtracks, and then later on you have Denise again, Denise with Hollywood Review. I'm pretty sure it's Hollywood. Well, no. It's Encounters. How could I miss it? My favorite show. Encounters.
Yes, I was like, come on, dude, we're there every week.
I know. I don't miss a week of Encounters. And then, see, I'm trying here. I think I'm missing one of.
You're doing good. You're awesome. Keep going.
And then Friday, you got the awesome Chris Stevens with the Freaks in the Basement. And if you haven't listened to it, you have to check that show out.
You have to go see the Freaks.
Amazing. And they like to make fun of me, so I like that. When the freaks, Ike said we could do it. Ike said, so it's pretty funny when that happens. And then also Saturday night you have the Jam with me, and I apologize about this last weekend. I tried till like 3-4 in the morning to go on, and that my internet just wouldn't work. So, and I don't like to miss my podcast, but. Well, I'll make it up a night. And then Sunday...
It was the government, they took out your internet.
I couldn't go on for nothing. I was sitting there trying to go on, because I would wait like 20 minutes, and I'd hear the wind outside. I said, I'm not going on. And then I'd wait another 20 minutes, no wind. I try to go on, nothing. And then Sunday night, you're back with Lori Wood with Rockin' with Lori. So check that out. It's a really good podcast. She plays a lot of my classic rock that I like.
Heck yes, and she takes requests, and she 9 times out of 10 will get to every single one of them.
And then we're back to Monday, which we're going to be having 2 podcasts. Bill is going to be doing from 4 to 5 Denver time with Underground Hip Hop, and then we have Denise Harris and Michelle. Will you say your last name so I don't mess it up?
Auger, AUGER.
I just don't want to mess it up. So make sure you check out Planet B.O.B. with them.
Michelle's fine. I'll be like Madonna and Cher, just I'm Michelle.
I know, just Michelle. Remember I told you I messed up spelling Planet earlier? I think
yeah. How did you end up spelling it?
Oh man, I'll have to look at it again when I'll fix it. I spelled it like right on a couple of them.
The whole thing did.
I spelled it wrong on a couple of them. I'm crazy sometimes. I was like, had all kinds of stuff going on. So yeah, Planet B.O.B. coming to KBLP finally, and then Desiree Pickett back with the Lounge Part 2. My little sister Desiree, she's coming back. I can't wait.
There you go.
Oh, I did miss a show. Thursday night after Denise's podcast, after Encounters, is Lolita, but she can only do it once in a while till school's out. When school's out, she'll be able to do it every Thursday because she has to be up for school on Friday. So she does it like once. She does it like every other week. So until school's out.
Very cool.
But so we have 3 podcasts on Thursday, which is pretty awesome. And Michelle, I really want to thank you. I think we had a really great promo, and I think that a lot of people are going to enjoy Planet B.O.B. Our goal, I don't know, I hope, me and Michelle talked about this, and we talked a little bit about it with Denise, but our goal is to, on my end, and I hope you feel the same way, Michelle, is to inform people about B.O.B. and inform people about prepping. Because they really don't know.
That's just, it just stands for bug out bag. It just means get out bag, but whatever you want to call it. I mean, it's just be prepared.
And I didn't use that other word that you write on there. SH. What is it? SH. It's almost like a cuss word.
What? What are you talking about?
SH, happens or something.
Oh, yes, it's something hits the fan, yes.
Yeah, something hits the fan.
I couldn't curse. So.
I didn't use that earlier.
I have restrained me. He has tied my tongue. I am not allowed to curse. And I'm doing pretty good, you have to admit.
You did awesome. You didn't curse one time, I don't think.
I think I let one slip, but it wasn't too bad.